Hello, welcome to another episode of the Side Dive Podcast, uh, Season 2, Episode 3. One of your hosts, William Johnson. Fellas, introduce yourselves.
Tim Jasper.
BJ.
All right. I'm saying I'm William Johnson. I literally have Weeby J listed as my name, and he says Tim Jasper, and it's Tim aka Pipes. Now VJ was the only one who read his name card correctly, so hats off to him. He wins the prize.
Yeah.
Well, you know who we are. You know what we do. We are Cyclone fans, long-standing Iowa State Cyclone fans. You want to know how we became that way? Go check out the first 2 episodes. It'll tell you all about that. But we give you our non-insider take, fans' point of view. Just like y'all sitting around your tailgate in your basement on the phone, texting, whatever. That's us. We just bringing it to you, live and in color. With that being said, last Saturday was glorious. The clouds lifted, and the light finally shined through.
As the Hawkeye tears rained down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was a glorious day. And for first time in a long time, we prevail. You all heard us on the Rapid React right after the game. You got our feelings. One thing we did not talk about, though, is, after big games, there's always, or big wins for coaches in the past, there's always been that quotable speech in the locker room, or that, I guess I was going to say Twitter worthy, but now I guess it's TikTok worthy speech given by a Cyclone coach, whether it was McCarney, whether it was Paul Rhodes, so proud to be your coach kind of speech. Now we've got Coach Matt Campbell, who was just like, yep, we won this business. Like, he was definitely the picture of act like you've been there before.
Yes, and what are we going to do with this now? Like, we got this out of the way, now it's time to, do what you wanted to do. That's the vibe I got anyway.
Do you like that approach that he did, or do you like the Howard Dean?
Oh, yeah, for sure. What about you?
I like the been there, done that approach.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always. I mean, everyone does the rah stuff, but I like that just because you don't, as an athlete, you don't want to be too high or nor too low.
Right.
I like that delivery style. Yeah.
Well, and those guys got to celebrate. They got to do their lap with the trophy and all that stuff. So, let the players go have fun. Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do, and we pulled it out. So, no, I thought that was pretty cool. And like I told William earlier, it didn't catch me until I saw somebody on Twitter, say it was like they were replying to the Iowa State football Twitter account that released the locker room video, and that's what made me think of that. Just that, it wasn't. They just took the trophy and all right, we're back to Ames, So I thought that was cool.
And I think that's, that goes to his demeanor. I mean, he is a pretty even keel guy. I mean, Paul Rhodes was not. I mean, that was giving those locker room speeches was kind of his thing.
Yeah.
And Matt Campbell is not. I mean, well, everybody's seen it in the press conference where he's comparing it to where he's talking more about the sixth grade girls softball game against was it Rolling Story? Is it Gilbert?
Yeah.
Coach
He
Gilbert?
was coaching Gilbert. Yeah.
That's right. Coach Gilbert going up against Rolling Story.
Yeah.
So it was. I mean, that's who that guy is. It's just it's kind of he don't get it wrong. He's excitable. I mean, we saw that in that Big 12 championship game.
Well, yeah.
But
sorry.
He's more even keeled than what we've kind of had in the past.
Well, and even after they beat Texas down there that same year, he was choked up after that game. But yeah, I mean, I guess as far as you remember the Fiesta Bowl when I forget. Brees Hall had his phone and videotaped him. When he was saying, "You guys just kicked the shit out of Oregon." Other than that, you just don't see much of that. So it's cool.
No, I feel that. No, that was nice. Anybody got any final thoughts on this game?
Dude, I tried watching the replay. It is a rough game to watch. I mean, but I mean, I had my same thoughts as other than they had that one. Iowa had the one sack in the first series. Other than that, I mean, I think our offensive line pretty much controlled their front seven. So yeah, but yeah, it was. I wasn't going to stay up for the second half, even though I knew it got better.
No, I too tried to watch it. First things I'll say is Fox Sports, your on demand needs to be more like ESPN's. ESPN's on demand cuts out those commercials. Y'all could do the same. Just let people just speed through the whole game, all right? Just If any Fox officials happen to come across the podcast, just my amateur, come bringing it to you from a viewer's point of view. It'd be a little bit better. Go ahead and steal that from them. I don't think they'll mind.
They'll probably do that for you for an extra $5 a month.
I was going to say. The next service tier.
Yeah. I was gonna say, but they said there's levels to this. They're like, you want that? Yeah, here's the level. But no, I try to watch it, and it was you are right. I mean, it was sputtering and it was plodding. And, I mean, if you love defense, those are your kind of game. But if you came looking for offense, no, you definitely came to the wrong location.
I guess we just understand why those Iowa fans are crying so much this week.
Yeah.
They gotta watch that for a whole year.
At least they don't have to watch any more of those cameo videos, do they?
Oh man, that was wow, man.
Dude, it's Fran McCaffrey. Dude, it reminded me of Anchorman. Where they give him a script and he just reads the script.
Yeah.
Just like, oh my God. I mean, same with Stoops. He's telling him to quit the family business. I was rolling. Oh my God. Classic.
No, that was good. Shout out to Bob Stoops for that. If anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, go out. It's probably all over the place, but somebody had Bob Stoops doing a cameo to a Brian. We wanted to say it was Brian Ferentz, but it was to a Brian, and it was. It would lead one to believe as though he was talking to Brian Ferentz with the things that he was saying. But you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You should go out there and see that. There's all kinds of funny videos that have to deal with Iowa. Like the barstool guy going off from the fans, and then they start throwing stuff. And you said he brought up Petrus. I mean, it was a bad week.
I didn't watch that
for the
one.
Iowa Hawkeyes. Oh, go watch that one. That's funny.
Did you hear the Iowa Athletic Department had to send out a memo about doing cameos?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Priceless.
I wonder if they figured out who did it. I wonder.
It'll come. That stuff will always come out. Watch it be Norm Parker.
Did you see that picture of him grabbing his nuts?
Who?
Yeah,
Norm Parker.
No, Phil Parker is their defensive coordinator, and they got a picture on him. It must have been after a bad call or something. Who knows? Maybe he was just yelling at Brian Ferentz. I don't know. But he's literally like just in there. Just you have to look it up. It's a Getty image. It's like
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Wow.
I mean, but funny, yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to move on.
Yeah.
With the Iowa DC grabbing his nuts. Well, we move from one animal to another. We move from those Hawkeyes to the Bobcats of Ohio. What's that thing they do? IO? Or is that just Ohio State?
I think that's just Ohio State.
Oh shoot! I'm probably gonna get sued now.
Well, you didn't say
everybody for everything.
So you're all good.
Yeah. We capitalized the Side Eye Podcast.
Yeah.
It's all in capitalizations, not to be confused with their little THE Ohio State. So, but yeah, Ohio Bobcats come to town with a 1-1 record. Had a high scoring affair with Florida Atlantic. They won that 41-38. And then in the following week, that was in week 1, following week, they let Penn State have a high scoring affair while they did not. And they went down 46-10. No longer are these your Frank Solich grinded out Ohio Bobcats. Tim Alvin is the coach now, and he likes to sling it. So that's what we're going to see this weekend. Their quarterback was Rourke, was 27-34 for 345 and 4 touchdowns. No picks against Florida Atlantic. Granted, the competition got stiffer and he came crashing back down to earth. For all their stats, all stats against Florida Atlantic are all inflated, and then they all got deflated against Penn State, which you believe, Florida Atlantic to Penn State. Interesting stat I looked at. They forced one turnover, had no turnovers, not even against Penn State. But they got 7 sacks through the first 2 games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And 8 dudes have at least half a sack. So they're sacking from all positions. So and they got sacks against Penn State. So if the line don't come correct again, like they did last week, well, Deckers is going to have some pressure to deal with, because I don't know. I'm going to assume that they blitz a lot because some of those sacks were coming from linebackers. So their only turnover they forced was a fumble. So line's got to be on point again. They got to have another good game. If they have a good game, seems like it should be no problem. But that's why they play the game. What are y'all hoping to see this weekend?
Did Did you see what Ohio's pass defense is rated? They're
No.
131st.
I was going to say, with all that blitzing,
Yeah. They're.
there's going to be some stuff open in the middle, one-on-one coverage. I mean, if X was cooking, getting open against Hawkeyes, he's going to get open easily.
Well, I mean, the first game was a shootout.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave up like 350 yards to Florida Atlantic, and then Penn State was a little bit more conservative, but they also ran the ball more. So they threw for 213. Penn State did, but they rushed for what was it? 230 yards. So, actually, the backup Penn State quarterback came in. So actually, Penn State threw for 338. So Penn State lit them up for almost 600 yards. So looks like they're going with the old 49ers of the 80s. We're gonna score 40, and you're gonna try to score 41. Kind of team, or it's gonna be a track meet, which I like Iowa State's chances.
Yeah, I
got more horses.
Yeah, I just like to see us come out, not have any type of hangover. Come out, jump on them quick, and just and then wear them out running in the second half, and get on to Baylor. So, and see if we can clean up some special teams. That'd be cool.
Man, don't even. Damn. Man, hopefully that's been a position, a point of emphasis this week in practice.
So. I would think so.
I haven't watched any of the press conferences or anything, so I haven't heard any. But I don't know. First thing they might want to do, just move them boys up half a step, because I did watch, watching that replay, and it was why they let Iowa bring that contact to them, and they were kind of just in the blocking position they were in. It kind of just left them open to just get stood straight up, allowing those dudes to get up in the air. And I just thought, that's a punt block. You got to try to push them back. You just because you watch them once that first contact hit, the Iowa State blockers immediately were dipping back, and it's like, well, shit, no wonder they're jumping up.
Yeah,
using you for leverage.
When you're standing there, it's hard not to. Well, the thing, so did you know they for the second punt they used a different punter?
Did they?
Yes, the one that wasn't blocked, and then so that was on a shorter field. So I think they were trying to. I assume that kid was probably their. I don't know if he was their pooch punter or whatever, but I mean, he still kicked it into the end zone. But
should have used different blockers.
But I guess I didn't know. I know when the kid that had it blocked, he was like 3 steps, and I guess I don't know if that's normal or not, but
it's kind of like I would assume punting is kind of like you're playing quarterback. Look, you gotta have that internal clock that says or feel that's like they're coming. But then again, like we talked about 2 weeks ago, we're talking about freshmen.
Yeah, he was kicking in high school last year.
So I mean, you go from kicking in front of hundreds, maybe 1,000, to all of a sudden you got a whole city against you, raining down on you, on top of a pretty good defense, special teams coming at you. I mean, hopefully we got those nerves. I mean, you didn't have to, because Did we punt in that first game?
Yeah, because remember that's when I was like, ooh, he's kind of slow on his release.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
But it wasn't he didn't have that kind of pressure.
Yeah, I think he only punted twice. Well, that was so that was his third punt. And but yeah. Hopefully I think they'll figure it out.
They better, because every Big 12 team is sitting there looking at his chops.
For sure.
Can't wait to get in there. Excuse me. So, I don't want to downplay Ohio, but I just don't think that, even though they put up some kind of similar gaudy numbers, they've given up even gaudier.
Yeah,
numbers.
I mean, when I saw what they did to Florida Atlantic, because they won at Florida Atlantic, I'm pretty sure it was down there. I mean, I was like, that got my attention. I mean, Florida Atlantic has, athletes,
Yeah.
So, I think as long as we don't come out flat,
Well, like we talked about for the first game.
Yeah. I don't think this team's like that. We'll find out.
Yes, we will. Who are we looking at for standouts?
Go ahead, DJ.
I already threw it up.
You want the X-Men?
Yeah. If they're going to blitz, they're going to pay.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hard to, and he been making people pay left and right.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do that until somebody proves that they can stop it. Yeah, I would just I'd like to see another. I mean, kind of like the Iowa game was the Hutchinson-Brock show. I mean, obviously Deckers had a big part in it too, and the offensive line. I just like to see the offensive line just keep developing their physicality. Start taking over. They should take over this game, and I would just like to see that momentum keep going.
Pancakes, open up some wide lanes for.
Yep,
I got you.
Yep. Keep Deckers clean this game. Going into Baylor. So.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. Dude, I only sacked him once, and that was on the first series. After that, I was a little worried about it when he was putting his head down a few times. I mean, he's a big kid.
So wait, who you got, Pipes?
Basically, just keep the Hutchinson-Brock show going and the offensive line development.
I'm going with Jarrell Brock as that man. I think they're gonna work a lot more on that run game. We've seen what the passing game can do, especially like you said, Decker's the X-Man, but I think they're going to make a concerted effort to run the ball. Speaking of running the ball, anybody heard anything on Norton?
The vague, Campbell answers, about, he's improving, we'll see, that kind of deal. When you brought that up about Brock, that was the other thing, rewatching that. I mean, some of those third and ones and stuff, I mean, he got those by himself just trucking dudes. Whether it was defensive linemen he was trucking or D-backs, I mean, that stuff's just fun to watch. because he just gets those he's always going forward, you know, and so yeah, and he would get a yard or two extra just punishing those dudes.
No, for sure. Predictions.
35-10.
35-10.
I'll go 42-7. What was their score against Penn State? Do you have that in front of you?
46-10.
So yeah, right in the neighborhood.
I'm gonna go 38-9. No touchdowns. That Haycock defense is gonna bend not break all damn game. It's gonna be nerve-wracking when they're driving it down, but then they're gonna bow up in the end and get strong and hold them to 3 field goals is what I'm feeling.
Lots of sacks. We need to get McDonald some sacks this game.
And get that touchdown.
Yeah, come on, man.
Gotta get McDonald that touchdown.
He's saving it for a big one. I know it.
Yeah. Is there a color theme?
A color?
Yeah.
A what?
Is there a color theme for the game?
I don't think so.
Where would you want?
Yeah.
First game it was all red, and I'm running around there in a black shirt.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Well, the majority of people had red on, but I hadn't heard that it was going to be a red out or whatever they call. But yeah, I'm sitting there like, I need this. Feeling like Heartbreak Ridge.
It probably says on the ticket, man.
Oh, damn.
Huh?
Good one.
Oh man, yes. At least they didn't send you back home.
Yeah, no shit.
It probably says on the ticket though.
Oh, I ain't even think about that.
Yeah.
I just don't want a yellow game. I don't like yellow. Yellow doesn't look good on me.
Yeah.
Or I don't look good in yellow. So just to stay in the yellow. You know me. I want every game to be a blackout.
Yeah.
But I did get a new gray. What's the weather gonna be like?
85.
Wow.
Yeah. But dude, yeah, like a 50% chance of rain. But
Speaking of Killer Mike,
what's that?
I said, speaking of Killer Mike, your TV has distracted me behind you. Yes.
But I assume if there's 50% chance of rain, it's going to be 85 that the rain would be later. So hopefully that'll be the case.
Cool. All right. So one of y'all's favorite segments. I'm just guessing because nobody's put anything in the comments. Feel free to put something in the comments. But everybody's gotta love the What You Cookin' segment. It's officially the first tailgate because Pipes wasn't able to make it to the first game. So it is officially the first tailgate. And we're bringing in a special guest. Our boy, Chef Homeboy RD. My man, Chef Ju. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knows more about eating at Ames or around Ames, from Ames to Des Moines, or even go further, probably from Story City to Des Moines. Yeah. Nobody knows more about the places to eat than this man. If you don't believe me, friend this dude on Facebook, and you will soon find out. He knows the spots, so he's gonna give us the where you need to eat for people like me who live out of town and we don't get back that often. I mean, like I was telling these dudes earlier, I probably need to expand a little bit more than having Pizza Pit and Great Plains.
Can't go wrong there, though.
No, I mean, no, you cannot.
Not bad choices.
You cannot go wrong. But you know what? I gotta widen my horizons a little. So it's the first tailgate, and my man told me the menu. He is having the side dive dogs.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Pictures will be up. I'll show you the first rendering of the side eye dog.
There you go.
And then during the game or during the tailgate, I will upload more. So follow the Facebook page, the Twitter page, and the Instagram page, and you will see the side eye dog. All right? Don't be a fool. Go look at those pictures.
I think I'm gonna have to do some hot link breakfast sandwiches, at least to get me started. You know, I'll let you decide on that.
And not just any hot link sandwich.
Yes. No.
We are talking about the Earl Campbell hot link. And if you don't know, I feel sorry for you. I'm literally shedding a tear right now if you don't know about Earl Campbell hot links. If you live in Omaha, congratulations. You can just run on down to your local bakers and you're good. If you don't, you need to be fortunate, like these individuals, know a person like myself that lives in Omaha and can bring you said Earl Campbell's. Hey, you want to know how good Earl Campbell hot links are? My mother asked me, last time I was up, she said, I thought you were going to bring some Earl Campbell's. Like, oh. If you open my mother's refrigerator, everything's green. It's all healthy. And then she's talking to me about Earl Campbell. That's how good Earl Campbell's hot links are. I'm just saying. So my man said he's gonna have. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to have the Tums on me. It's gonna mess with my stomach.
we are older now, you know.
You know what? Yeah, I'm on the second half of the century, so you know everything don't go right. But man, the taste. I mean, I'm gonna have to wing it. I'm just gonna have to load up on the Tums. That's all I got the big jar, so we're gonna be good. But my man said that. BJ, where y'all playing this weekend?
We play Oklahoma.
No, BJ.
We'll go back. Waverly. Saturday will be in Waverly.
What time?
I'm not sure because we might have a doubleheader. So it's either 10 and noon or noon and 2.
So either way, you eating on the road.
Right.
Soccer.
Ari again?
Yep, soccer.
So
actually, it's soccer, and then both daughters have volleyball tournaments in other spots. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So you definitely eating at a sports bar or fast food something.
I'm with Aria, so we'll hit up a restaurant.
Okay. Well, send us pictures.
definitely send pictures.
Send pictures anyway. I mean, you were a former foodie.
True.
You were a former foodie, so your pictures were always up. Dude, now you got in the way, but you need to bring them back.
We went to
as
the
part
Bowl.
of the.
When we went to the we're in Memphis, and we're giving BJ a hard time about because first thing he does is Google, finds out where we're going, and then he's taking pictures of everything. He was just ahead of his time.
Yeah. You were Google Guide before there was Google Guides.
Yep.
All right, so yes, you on the road. Pipes tonight is going to be Earl Campbell breakfast sandwiches and side-eye dog. Oh man, oh I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I apologize now, stomachs, but we gonna survive. We gonna survive. What you doing for your game now? Now let me preface this. This man is not. He's a secondary Iowa State fan.
Yeah.
Okay, his number one love, Nebraska, and he's from Omaha. He's a Cornhusker fan. I mean, born and raised. He represents he represents the Huskers. You know, I don't hate them as much because they're out of the conference and they're not as relevant as us anymore. So no need to hate. I'm not gonna rain on them. But he does follow the Cyclones, being now he lives in such close proximity. So,
and my wife is alum, so.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. You ain't got much choice. You know, married into it.
Yes.
Wife is Brandy, by the way. So, I know. What time's y'all's game?
No, 11.
So y'all 11. So what you having for the game?
Man, I'll tell you what. I probably won't be cooking anything. You already know that.
Saturday morning. I know you're going to. Okay, well, that's cool. Because like we said when we first brought you on, nobody knows spots better than you.
Exactly.
So, where are you going for breakfast?
So there's a spot here in Boone. I live in Boone, actually. This place called Whistle Stop, little mom and pop's place, man.
Pipes, you know it?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really, really good, man. Pancakes, the best pancakes I ever had in my life, next to my grandmother's. So
Yeah.
I eat there every Saturday morning at 9:00. You want to find me? That's where I'm at. The Whistle Stop in Boone.
Free game.
I can attest because by about 9:16, ding, ding, ding.
Pictures start showing up.
Yeah, there come the pictures start flowing through.
I'm getting the breakfast special, which is 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, 2 toasts, and some hash browns, and then I'm getting a slice of pie. Oh man, he doesn't make his own pies, but he ordered his pies from this lady. Oh my god!
What kind of pie?
And speaking of pie, VJ, every time I see you, man, I have to ask you this question. That time I first met you, me, you, and Will went out to eat. I think we went to Johnny's Steakhouse. I think that's where we ate at. Mm-hmm. But they had this oatmeal pie. I cannot find this pie anywhere. I've been looking high and low for this pie. I need this pie in my life.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? You remember that?
Yes.
Is it the oatmeal cookie pie or oatmeal pie? Something like that. I can't remember.
Oatmeal pie, man. Yes.
Oh my God. I'm in a search for this pie.
I asked Heather to make it for my birthday one year because we couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With did
she make it?
Cinnamon ice cream. What's that?
Did she make it?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And does it compare?
Yeah.
I put you on the spot. I put him on the spot. My bad.
He doesn't want to.
I'm on video anyway.
Well, he doesn't want. He doesn't want to tell you yes. You'll be knocking on his door.
Yeah, right.
No. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I need to put an order in then.
That's some good stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
So Whistle Stop and Boom. Now, say you were down at the English Bulldog smoking cigars and drinking what's that damn drink you drink? The Passport.
Yeah, Passport.
Drinking Passports, and yeah, I saw a look on your face, VJ. It's got a whole bunch of mess in it. Okay. Well, I ain't drinking it. I saw the list and I was like, nah, I'm straight.
I gotta know. I gotta know.
True.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's got a bunch of liquors in it.
it's
One of the reasons I want to drink it is because it's sweet. It's a lot of sweetness. And,
it's sweet. It's real sweet.
but you add that, you add in that, and then add in the cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're like me and you got up late,
Mm-hmm.
where you going for lunch or dinner? What's a good spot in Ames or around
Names.
somebody should check out?
There's this barbecue place. It's about 15 miles from Ames, maybe 12.
Okay.
But it's called What You Smoking.
Okay. Pipes, you nodding your head. You know that too?
Yep, I've been there. Luther.
Yes, Luther,
Okay.
Iowa. Yes. It's some of the best barbecue I ever had. It's really delicious.
And we go down to KC, and you're saying it's some of the best barbecue?
It's up there. It's up there with some of the best barbecue I had in KC.
Right.
The brisket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The fatty or lean, doesn't matter. Give me both. I want them both.
Hey, why would somebody want the lean?
Yeah.
Why you want the lean? Get out of here with that.
Hey man, don't knock it till you try it. It's delicious.
Hey, you give me a choice between fatty and lean. Come on, man.
I want them both. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if I had a choice, I'm going with the fatty, but the lean is pretty damn delicious too.
All right. Okay.
Wait, but what sides are you getting with that?
The size I'm getting. They used to have this jalapeno corn, but they got rid of it.
Jalapeno corn.
Delicious. But the mac and cheese is really good, but
Okay.
that kind of went downhill too. But they had the cheesy hash browns and the Camp Brown beans. Those two right there. The cheesy hash browns and the Camp Brown beans. Campfire beans. I'm sorry. Campfire
beans. Okay.
Now, how do these campfire beans compare to your beans? Because I've never had your beans, but I've heard enough people raving about said beans.
Well, I got to put my beans over theirs. So.
Okay. It's like I'm not being biased. It's just the way it is, right?
Yeah, if it comes down to it, if it was for me, if I was gonna make my own beans or cater some beans from them, I'll make them my own.
Okay, I feel that. I understand that. I completely understand that.
Yes.
All right. So there you have it. We got a restaurant. We got Earl Campbell breakfast sandwiches and side-eye dogs for lunch.
So what time does the tailgate start? What time y'all play Saturday?
We'll be out there at 7.
Oh.
Yeah, 6 hours before the game. Yeah, that's right.
Because that's what it was last.
No,
that was
actually,
what it was the first game.
We could be
They opened at 7.
Did they?
I might go get some of them breakfast Earls.
Yeah.
Well, because last week I wanted to make sandwiches, but then it wasn't working out. So I made scrambled eggs with the links and cheese. It's good stuff. And then I put
up on the various sites as well.
Yeah, and then I put the Big Daddy's barbecue sauce on that. Is mild. It's a sweet sauce, and it was good. I almost ate like 9. I made it with 9 eggs. I was like, I gotta stop eating this.
God damn, man!
Yeah.
What?
I didn't eat it all. I didn't eat it all. I ate the rest the next day.
You bodybuilding or something? What's
No,
up?
I could have.
Okay, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Wrap that in a tortilla.
Dude, that's a good idea too, man. That's what we should have for breakfast. What do you think about that, Whit? I was thinking, take that hot wing, cut it, not all the way in half, cook it flat, and then put it on Texas toast with an egg, or cheese egg, and like I like to do it with my egg over easy, so you get that get that yolk in there like a condiment. Yeah. With the barbecue and then
what is the reaction?
And just like that, it was Fast and the Furious 8. We just started going in different directions. We drive next to it. We just started driving in different directions. Just like just veering off there. All right, yeah, waving. Yeah, see you around, man.
You don't like
my egg is fried through.
Yeah,
fried through. No, I mean, I've done the running thing, and I kind of ate it like. But no, I want my stuff fried through.
or scrambled.
Or scrambled.
Well, yeah, I love the breakfast burrito idea. That's an awesome idea because bring the big tortillas, just throw scramble all that stuff up, throw in the tortilla, boom. You can dip it in barbecue sauce.
Or some hot sauce, one or the other.
Hot sauce, yes.
Or spicy barbecue sauce, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So, what y'all been listening to?
Kendrick,
huh?
I've been listening to Kendrick, man. Yeah, I've been on Kendrick kick lately. I really haven't listened to it. I started listening to it last week. I'm starting to get into it, man.
Yeah, you can never go wrong there.
No.
Yeah, I've got some of that on the tailgate list.
All right. Well, now I'm still old school, man. Yeah. I did start listening to some Kevin Gates. Like some Kevin Gates now too. Just started listening to Kevin Gates.
He was just down at the amphitheater in Kansas City.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I think he was in Des Moines.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully his music's better than his interviews because he be saying some weird stuff on his interviews. Okay. I mean, you ain't Orlando Brown crazy, but you out here saying some wild ass stuff. But VJ Pipes, what y'all listening to?
Shit, I gotta look at the list now. I always forget.
You add more stuff to the list?
How many hours of music do you have on that list?
This one's only 95 songs, so I mean, shit, if we're out there for 6 hours or whatever.
True. Let's be true.
Yeah, most like if it's new, it's like old bands that have put out new stuff. Like I got some new Black Keys on here. Like I said, I got Kendrick, Part 5. Marcus King. He's a kind of a Allman's brother type, but he's a younger guy. He's just fucking insane guitar player. But yeah,
if y'all didn't know, Pipes is all over the place.
Yeah.
He got my man got a wide variety of music tastes.
Yeah. Roots on here. Large Professor, Pete Rock. But yeah, like I talked about the first one, Jack White. This song, his new album.
You did talk about the
Fear of the Dawn. It's good. So, but yeah.
You said that was Jack White?
Yeah. Yeah. His band is Beyonce's Rhythm Section, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The band that plays with her. Yeah. It's cool. It's good stuff.
I have to listen that up.
Yeah.
I need some new music in my life.
If you get on YouTube, check out when they're on Saturday Night Live. It's good stuff.
Oh, okay.
But dude,
brother.
I was going to say, besides fantasy football podcasts, I've been listening to Lords of the Underground and NERD.
Okay. It must be a sibling thing.
Uh-oh.
Because I was just listening to Lords of the Underground.
Yes.
I've been listening to them, and then I was talking to my wrestling group, and somebody we were talking about NWA and Ice Cube, and somebody brought up the Lynch Mob.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So I had to go back.
Yeah.
That reminds me of about 1993 or 4.
Yeah, I had to hit that voodoo right up from my mess. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I'm listening to that all day tomorrow now. 1, 2, 3, I'm a G.
Yeah. So that takes us to our song of the week. Brought to us by Tim, aka Pipes. Bringing us this selection.
So am I off probation next week as long as my probation's right?
Damn. As long as you pick the Cyclones, you're
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. What I did. What I meant to do was first thing. Where's my play?
There we go.
You can hear it.
I'm going on tour, and I'm going to show anybody out there that thinks for 1 second that maybe I'm second guessing myself that I am the greatest of all time, forever and ever. What surprise! What surprise! I'm back, baby.
To make it out the ice cold streets of the city, you better have a Christopher word game with it. You better have a dance game similar to Diddy, or play B-baller but a rim like Smitty. Josh, Chris, Bosh, Paul, Gasol, or any other nigga that ball and tall. I used to sell it white as Paul Wall. Gave my young boy 3 of them in the mall, and he gon' bring me 75K back tomorrow. You know what big about. You know what bigger do. Ice water in my veins, hard pumping igloo. I'm familiar with the money, so who the fuck is you? What the fuck you do? Where the fuck you from? Who you knowin'? Somebody get this nigga, I don't know him. And I'm about to jet off on his ass like a Boeing. Going. So.
You don't like the prestige that I have in life? You don't like the notoriety? You detest the fact that I got more cars than most of you have friends. I got a big house on the big side of town. I got life pretty much the way I want it.
To make it out the ice cold streets of the city, your mind state gotta be as wicked as fitted. Can't love life suckling on mama's titty, cause life is a bitch and a bitch ain't with it. You gotta have faith living life on biggie. I'm ready to die for the money, who is with me? Life after death, hey, this must be hell. I asked for 6 figures, God gave back 7. I'm on my way to heaven in a Porsche 911. Buried in my car and I'm surrounded by a harem, surrounded by my brethren. My funeral is legend. Buried like a pharaoh with my jewelry in the desert. The government that hate me like Jesus, but fuck them. I did it for the grind. I did it for the hustle. I did it for the people on the bottom in the struggle. I did it for my comrades. Did it cause I love them.
Custom made, brother. And I mean custom made. From the alligators to the All-I-Can CD right here. Ric Flair. There's only one. And I don't care if it's Tokyo, Japan, Greensboro, Richmond, Charlotte, North Carolina, Asheville, Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, LA. I'm the man that's making it possible.
To make it out the ice cold streets of the city, you gotta politic your situations like Clinton. If you chase power, you ain't gotta chase women. So take some advice, take cash over ass. When you get money, you ain't gotta take shit. So long as you broke, she ain't gotta take dick. Capiche? Now you know what motivates your beach. Capiche? Pay the mortgage or the pussy up for lease. Capiche? Church ladies going gaga for the Gucci. Yeah, got 2 niggas menaging for some Louis. Yeah, I'm with the keys, get acquainted with Alicia. And every other girl named Rihanna wanna meet ya. They in it for the money, got the swag of the features. Pretty parasites might suck you like leeches. Just some information for a student from a teacher. Real life shit, I'm Mike Digger, nice to meet you. Gone.
At Delta, the girls call me Tool. At Eastern, the girls call me Slick Rick. And all the other women around the world just say, oh, there goes the man. Woo!
There goes that man.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know if you could tell, but I was reciting those Ric Flair lyrics. I mean, I know that man left and right. No, but yes, Killer Mike, always a close. I remember when you first told me about that, Pikes. I was like, he's like, you heard Ric Flair? I'm like, yeah, I know Ric. I mean, no, you heard Ric Flair? Hell yeah. He's like, no, Killer Mike got a song called Ric Flair. I'm like, wait, for real? And oh yeah, no, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I found that. It was on Spotify. Then I don't know if there was copyright stuff or whatever, but they took it off Spotify. And then when I switched to YouTube, I was like, oh, sweet. Yeah, so that's probably what, yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. The Side Eye Podcast, episode 3 of season 2. Shout out to our special guest, Chef Ju.
Gerald.
There you go. Appreciate you coming in. And hey, I know everybody loves to go to the tip top, but if you can't get in, roll yourself 15 minutes down the road to Whistle Stop. But don't get there before Gerald because we don't want to take his spot. All right.
I got a reserved spot. You can't have that spot.
They call you if you're late.
Yeah.
They're like,
They get worried. Hey, if I don't go one day, man, they get worried. Where were you last week? We missed you. I was out of town, man.
So you're gonna come and see us? You're gonna come and see us after your breakfast?
I might do that. Well, it'd be after the slaughter. Maybe I shoot down there at halftime.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch your boys, don't you?
Yeah.
You always come by for post game.
My boy Mickey Joseph is now the head coach, so I gotta support my guy, man.
Yeah, this ain't no Nebraska podcast. All right. And with that being said, y'all know what to do. Tell a friend to watch us, okay? Get on the Facebook page. Get on the Twitter page, Instagram page. The handles will be up there. All right? Add us. Holler at us. Okay? Subscribe. Click that button over there and subscribe. We need them subscribers. Come on. Y'all know what to do. Y'all like us. You know you do. So, as always, go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones. Let's hear it, Jared.
Hey, I can say it. Go Cyclones. I can say it now.
Go Clones.
Hey, it's a storm brewing. Let's go. This is a cyclone state.
Goddamn right.
All right. We out.